Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Taking it the other way. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.
folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. .25. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. To throw, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not able to connect, incomplete. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Tough possession here for this offense. That's 3 straight incompletions and now facing a 4th and 10.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. As the first down is still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie.
He's in the clear. It's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Wideout's now clustered. It's Frazier. Gets some space around the 30. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. He fires it down the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Handoff in a single back formation. First out and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And here's the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Fine for the touchdown on the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. To the air, it's Sayin. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Receiver in motion now. He's looking to throw. And he converts the 2-point try. That makes it a 16-point game now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge game.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch!
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. A sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, what a grab! The junior brought down after making a great catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To the air. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And he's got it, no problem. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And they get the 2nd half started with a running play. Crosses the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Georgia, to put them on top now. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Incomplete. like that should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Hand off to the right side. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
But these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Dogs. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Sure hands, it's Tate. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass clock, 2nd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Just a great job of